Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to go through the types of coins that I get graded. Now, grading is not a one size fits all, and it's certainly there's a lot of reasons as to why you'd want to get graded, including pushing them further up the value curve. I'm in a job of monetizing coins and unlocking value within coins. However, there are other reasons why you would grade coins. Before I do get into it, if you do like my content, support me by now, you can do that by liking, commenting and subscribing. If you don't like it, feel free to give me a thumbs down. It helps the algorithm, so joke's on you. Let's get into it. So let's kind of split these out, because there's different things, there's different coins I've got graded, and there's different reasons why I grade. Bullion coins, that would include these as well. Now, with bullion coins, you need to know your onions. You need to know kind of what's kind of worth grading, what is never going to be worth grading, what is potentially worth grading depending on the condition, and what will increase in value really. So some bullion coins will be semi-numismatic, some bullion coins won't be. The coins here, to give you a closer look, so these are just 10th coins. I would never grade these. I would never grade them, because their life is to be bullion. It doesn't matter if they get a 70, you're wasting your money getting things graded. Now, I get my stuff graded with Numistacker. He charges me the going rate. So the reality is you're paying £30 to £40, sorry, £25 to £35 to get the things graded in the first place. Is there going to be any value at the end of these? No. If there's a situation where you're getting things graded because you want your loved ones to know what they have, and there's no ideas up for discussion concerning when someone's buying, again, they're just bullion. Now, bullion, there's coins that were once bullion that have moved up to semi-numismatic status. I'll get these graded because there's probably going to be future value moving forward. And there's coins that were once bullion, or once currency coinage. They weren't issued for bullion, they were issued for currencies. Again, I would get these graded. Unless the coin is absolute garbage, I would get it graded, that is. Now, if the coin's garbage, then unfortunately it's probably not a good candidate. I'm going to get this one graded because of the sheer age of it. It's not going to grade that well. I'm realistic about that, but there should be a value uplift on it. Again, with this coin, you've seen this before. This was issued as currency coinage. There will be a value uplift on the grading, and the higher the grade, the more it will be worth. It's all about unlocking the value. Do I think I can get more money out of this by grading it? Yes, I sincerely believe that. There's going to be coins like this. This, again, semi-numismatic. I wouldn't grade this because the condition is not there. However, if I had a mint one and I paid the right price, would I grade it? I actually would consider it, even though it was minted as bullion. I think there is a case for it. It's hard to know which coins where the case is and which coins there isn't. There's 1 year, I think it's 2013, it's got 1500 mintage on the half sovereign. Grade it. It's bullion, but it's not. Grade it. So yeah, grade, for me, grade anything that's nice, which has a decent chance of getting a good grade, because it will uplift in value. This type of coin I can actually take or leave, but I want to grade this. What about this coin? So this is a 2014 Indian Sovereign in Pampa packaging. I'm not going to get this graded. It's probably a perfect candidate for getting grading. However, I think it's worth more in the packaging. I think there'd be collectors or Pampa collectors who would buy this. Could you grade it? Yep. I personally think it's worth more. Coins like this. I'm never put off with coins like this. So you get a lot of people who are snobs. There's no better expression for them. It's true. It's a sad part of most hobbies. You get people who think they're above the hobby and they look down on coins like this and coins like this as well. And I'll mention those in a second. I'd get this graded. Will it grade a top grade? No, but is there going to be value uplift in getting it graded? Yes, there will be. It's not a bad coin. It's just the top part of the market can afford to buy the best coins. These are the type of coins I call aspirational, because you want a certain coin, but you can't afford a top specimen. So you buy something that is graded or ungraded further down the value chain. Does it mean they're a garbage coin? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And some people will turn their noses up at it. However, when you come to sell it, you don't have to worry about what some people think. You have to convince one person that they are worth the price you're trying to sell it at. Not the market, one person. That's how selling works. It's not a cooperative, it's not a collective buying into your coin. It's one person who wants to buy your coin. And this, I feel, is the perfect candidate, because more and more of these are getting melted down, lost, scratched, because people check impurity because they don't know what they got. Worth grading. Also, like I said, the grading does depend on what you pay for it. If you pay over and above, anything's not gradable if you're paying way over the going rate. But you want to be buying coins where you see a bit of value uplift if you are to grade. Now, let's have a look at these. So these were proof coins in another life. This one I accidentally got smudged up even more, so now it definitely needs conserving. That's my finger mark, slap on my wrist. I was trying to show it to a customer, and I just absolutely fudged it and put my finger on it. And I was like, you absolute moron. It did have a finger mark on it already. It just wasn't as bad. Would I grade something like this? So for what I paid, the value uplift is there for me to get it graded. Am I going to get it graded? I am on the fence about it. Personally, I think I'll find a buyer for it. This type of coin, I'll charge an extra £5 to £10 over what I would be charging for the bullion coins. That's okay. On the fence. This type of coin, so this was a proof in another life. No, I wouldn't get this graded. It's not that there's too many issues. It's pretty much bullion. However, how many people are going to collect the 2002, especially with the same design? I don't think there's going to be many. It doesn't stand out. It's not like it's one of the alternate designs where people actually want to collect them. So no. 2002. Again, proof in another life. I picked this out of that 50k deal I was part of. This is worth grading in my mind. Is it going to grade well? It's going to be at the lower end of the spectrum, of course. However, if you're paying good value, I think I paid around $3.15 for this when I worked it out. It's worth grading at $3.15, 100%. If you're paying bullion price for it, it's worth grading. Even if you're paying around £400, I'd grade this, because proofs are what, $550, $600. If you can get it at say $425, $430 all in at a lower grade, I think you'll do okay. The market seems to be expanding in terms of pricing, and it should drag this one up, even if it is towards the lower end of the scale. I've actually graded coins worse than this in the past and sold them for a good uplift. So it certainly is. It can be done, and there are people that say it's worth bullion. Again, it comes down to who you're buying from and who you're selling to. It doesn't come down to the opinions of the market. So yeah, that's kind of covered bullion and your semi-NUMI side / used proofs. These are proof coins. These are the 50-year anniversary Krugerrands, 1 ounce, half ounce, quarter ounce. The 1 ounce is not mine. It's actually mainly owned by a customer. He's on a payment plan. That's how he wished to do it. This coin here, I'm not grading the bigger ones because I don't think the value uplift is there. Would I grade this one? I had the chance to. I end up grading the 10th, the 20th and the 50th, because that's where I think the greatest value uplift is. In terms of these, I don't think it's quite there. I think the price is pretty high off the bat anyway. I don't think grading it would add anything to it, so I opted against. Would I grade these? Now, I've taken these out because they're different. One of them, this one here, nice coin, Will it get a 70? Hard to say. I actually paid fair whack for this. I got it in a deal, but when I worked out the numbers, this one got paid fair whack. This one will definitely be getting graded. This one I might sell loose. Not because I don't think it achieve a good grade. Grading also comes down to time frame. So if I'm waiting 2-3 months for coins, which I have been, I can't always send all these coins out to get graded, because the reality is I've got to make sure the cash flow's there. Now here's some examples of stuff I got graded. I graded, this was bullion, I graded it because of the value uplift. I probably made about £100 on that once it sells. Semi-Numi coin, it's a shame, it would have gone for better money. Now these coins here, I've graded them just because I wanted to. Is there value uplift? This one, yes. These two, no. But I wanted them to be encapsulated. The grade wasn't so important. So there's certain coins where I will grade where there's no value in it. I hope it's kind of giving you an overview of things I would grade and the rationale why I grade them. I hope it's kind of useful for some people. Some people just don't know what to grade and why that is the case. It's a minefield, and it takes years and years of experience to look at something and think, actually, the value's there if I grade it, or no, the value's not there if I grade it. It's also, you need to consider that sometimes you grade things just so other people can benefit from them, and in that case it doesn't really matter so much because the time frame's so far removed from now that the value will be there in the future.